Today I thought I'd do a video on some of my outdoor preps, just to show I'm not a total gearhead. Just anyone who takes prepping seriously really should be growing their own food in the garden, because it's an important skill set you're going to need. So I mean, it's only a small garden, so I haven't got a huge amount, but we start off here. I've got French beans growing here on the vines, got carrots growing down there. In here I've got different herbs, and I've got chives, mint, basil, parsley. Go around here, I've got some wild strawberries growing. I've eaten most of them. Got a tomato plant there, more tomato plants in the greenhouse I'll show you in a minute, and pepper plants. So raspberry bushes here, they're finished fruiting now for the year though. Got an apple tree over there. I don't know if you can see it though, it only tends to fruit once every 2 years, which is a bit of a problem. Anyway, I've got spring onions growing up there. In the greenhouse here we've got 3 or 4 regular pepper plants, 3 or 4 chili pepper plants, lettuce there, a few different types of tomatoes growing, regular tomato, plum tomatoes, beef tomatoes, most of which the peppers and the tomatoes I've grown from seeds harvested from fruit I grew last year. And I do have seed stores in the house, but you can pretty much harvest what you need from what you grow, hopefully. So you'll have a completely sustainable seed system. And on top of all the fruit and veg I grow, we've also got a pond here which you can keep fish in, which obviously you can eat if you have to, and it attracts a lot of frogs, which are also edible. And bird table, which a lot of people probably wouldn't think of, but once you've got a bird table there, birds get used to coming down and scavenging food from there. You're pretty much always going to have a supply of birds coming into the garden. Now we get a lot of wood pigeons and doves that are quite big, there's a decent amount of meat on them. So as long as you've got some bird seed stored up, you don't even need huge amounts of bird seed, because you only need to put a little bit out there to attract them down. Pop off, get the air rifle out, pop off 1 or 2 pigeons a day, and you've got a regular meat supply there coming down into your garden. You don't even have to go out and hunt for it. I've also got some wood mice living in the garden, which once again, not much meat on them, but you could trap them and eat them. So something to think about. Now on top of growing your own fruit and veg, something I never see many preppers really talk about is fitness. Part of your household preps, in my opinion, should include some weights. Not even that many, just enough to keep you fit, keep your stamina up, keep your strength up. Maybe even just a pull-up bar. So you can do sit-ups and press-ups without any equipment. As long as you've got a pull-up bar, you can do some pull-ups and chin-ups as well. Get a pretty good workout out of that, because if you do have to bug out or fight your way out, escape, you're going to need your strength and your stamina. Obviously you don't want to use up too many carbs if there's a food shortage, but I still think it is important to keep fit, so there's something to think about. I've got a few more pepper plants growing out in the driveway as well, but I won't bother showing you them. Also, a water butt, something important, just as a gardener in general it's important, but all of that water that gets stored in there whenever it rains, and off of the greenhouse roof as well, off as the garage, I can filter that. I've got a water filter, water purifier, I can drink all of that. So that's something that's quite important to have as well. Anyway, it's only a small garden, so I haven't got a huge amount. There's not as much as I'd like to anyway, but enough to help at least to keep me going. So hopefully that's planted the idea in some people's heads to start some survival gardening, even if it's only a little bit. I mean, if nothing else, it saves you a bit of money growing your own tomatoes rather than buying them. Actually, I haven't grown as much this year. Normally I have parsnips and cucumbers growing as well, but I haven't this year. But anyway, yeah, food for thought.